guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. My name is Ashley. I am furniture flipping to hopefully pay off my student loan debt. I've been doing it for a couple months now and it's going pretty well, and I'm just gonna keep at it and see what I can get done. Pretty much my small goal right now is just to see what I can get done in this year, what's left of it. So next up, you're about to see me flip these two French Provincial end tables. I actually started with one of the tables, and a couple weeks later I found one that was very close to it, and I made it a mismatched set. So if you have any interest in furniture flipping or French Provincial style, stay tuned for this next video. Thank you. As always, the very first thing we do is clean off the pieces. They're usually really dirty. For the very first French Provincial end table I got, I used this Dixie Belle's White Lightning to clean it off. And then for the second one, a few weeks later, I used that crud cutter to clean that one off. And for Dixie Belle's White Lightning, all you use is 2 tablespoons per gallon. So I just sprinkled a little into this tub of water to wipe everything down. After that, I went in and I wood filled all of the damage on the pieces, and then I scuff sanded the rest of the body while cleaning off the excess wood filler. The paint color that I chose for this piece was Antebellum Blue by Dixie Belle. It is a beautiful blue. It has kind of a tealish tone to it. I'm not sure you can see it in the video, but it's just gorgeous and it goes on very smoothly. One of the great things about painting by hand rather than using a paint sprayer is that the paint goes so much further. When I spray paint pieces, I will go through an entire bottle of whatever color I'm using, but this Dixie Belle's, this Antebellum Blue has lasted me for a few projects now. So you might have noticed that on the first table, I did not use primer. Remember, I got these tables a couple weeks apart, and when I finished the 2 coats and I clear coated that first table, there ended up being staining through the color, and so I had to go back and paint. I sanded the clear coat off and had to paint again. So with the second one a few weeks later, I decided not to take any risks, go ahead and just prime the piece before painting so that I could avoid any staining whatsoever. It was definitely a lesson learned. I am going to probably prime everything for a while until I feel comfortable trying it again. Next, I knew I wanted to use the original hardware. It's very beautiful for French Provincial pieces, and I decided just to give it an extra glow with using this gliding wax in gold. It is such a pretty shimmery gold, and all I did was clean off the handles first, get all of the dirt and grime and residue off of it, and then I went in with this gold wax and just kind of accented it. I tried not to paint the entire thing. I wanted the dark to contrast the light. So this is that. A little tidbit to mention, I always go in with a 220 grit sandpaper and I do a light sanding between each coat of paint and each coat of clear coat so that I can have as smooth a surface as possible. For the top of the tables, I used Gator Hide by Dixie Belle. It is their strongest clear coat finish. It's a satin finish and it is water repellent. I love spraying it, but I have to be honest, I am not great at painting it on. I'm still working on it. And then for the aprons, the bodies of the pieces, I used Dixie Belle's satin clear coat. And I believe it's just water resistant, not water repellent. I'm still working on it. I have not perfected clear coating, and I'm always amazed when I see other flippers do it so well. Before staging, I revitalized the wood on the inside of the drawers with a wax alternative, Orange Grove by Dixie Belle. The last thing I did before staging was add a little accent with that gold wax. I used this stencil. It matched really well with the handles, and I thought it would accent it well. It seemed very appropriate with these being French Provincial pieces to add a little more ornate detail to it. And there you have it, all finished. I was super happy with how they turned out. They matched really well for being mismatched. Last step was to stage them, post them, and hope that they sell. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe, share, like, comment, and head on over to Instagram and check out my Instagram page where you get daily updates. Thank you so much for watching.